Hello, children. Today we are going to read a small extract adapted from Lewis Carroll's popular children's fantasy book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. This story is full of humor and magic. We will be doing a short portion of this story. The story begins like this. One summer day, Alice and her kitten Dinah were sitting on the branches of a tree. Down below, her sister was reading aloud from a history book. But Alice wasn't listening. She was dreaming of a world where cats and rabbits wore clothes, lived in little houses. She picked up Dinah and climbed down from the tree. Just then, a white rabbit came scuttling along. Scuttling here means running with quick steps. He was clutching a large watch. He was holding a large watch tightly in his hand. The white rabbit looked at his watch as he ran past Alice, muttering. Muttering here means talking, mumbling. I'm late, I'm late. How curious, gasped Alice. What could a rabbit possibly be late for? Please, she cried, wait for me. But the rabbit didn't stop. I'm late, I'm late, he cried and disappeared into a large hole at the foot of a tree. Alice was now very curious. She was very eager. She sneezed. She squeezed into the dark hole and crawled after him. So, because she is not as small as the rabbit, she has to squeeze herself. She has to narrow herself so that she can go through that restricted space. She started crawling after him. Suddenly, she found herself falling down, down, down. Luckily, her dress ballooned like a parachute and she began floating. She looked around and saw strange pictures and furniture hanging on the walls of the tunnel. At last, Alice reached the bottom. The white rabbit was just disappearing round the corner at the end of a very long corridor. Wait! Cried Alice, chasing after him. Chasing means running. She ran after him. At the end of the corridor was a tiny door. Alice tried the doorknob. Eek! Cried the voice. The doorknob was speaking. How strange, the doorknob was speaking. I'm looking for the white rabbit, said Alice. Please let me through. Sorry, you are too big, replied the doorknob. Try the little bottle on the table over there. So the doorknob asked her to try a drink from the bottle. Alice looked around and saw the bottle labeled drinkme. Alice tasted a little. Soon she finished every drop. Suddenly, Alice began to shrink. Soon, she became so tiny that she was able to get through the little door. So this drink made her shrink, made her small again. On the other side of the door, Alice found herself on the edge of a large forest. She saw the white rabbit through the trees in the distance.